like, keep on vibing, keep on thriving, keep on rising. Peace. Spread the word. Before I begin the video, welcome to my new YouTube channel, The Orc. I was formerly known as The Zivin Real Gaming. This is now my new YouTube channel, The Orc. It's gonna be new content, new stuff. I hope you enjoy my new YouTube blog or whatever. Please like and subscribe, share the video, share with your friends, family, co-workers, whatever, have fun. So no further ado, I'm going to say why Semi-Freeform, Freeform, and Wicks are the best style ever. One of the best styles that you could choose from. Well, first reason is actually just two together. Cost and time. You spend, on average, a person would spend about probably $60 to $200 every 2 weeks to get their hair done. Or maybe $15 to $30 to get a line-up, clean up, whatever. The beautiful thing about that is it's nice and all, but when you have Semi-Freeform, you're cutting all that money out. You're saving more money in the long run. That's one of the reasons why I go with blocks. It's very cheap. You don't spend a lot of money on it. I don't like spending a lot of money. I spend on average about maybe $14 a month on rubber bands. $14 a month. That's it. On rubber bands. That's it. And then the crochet hooks, I had them for like almost 2 years. And they're still working today. And the other part of the first reason is you're cutting your time down tremendously. Because all you got to do is just get up, shake them up, wake them up, and you're out the door. And you're done. Because let's say you had braids, you had to take the time to unwrap them, make them pretty, put them up. I was never really down with that. I really like spending extra 30 minutes in the bathroom to prepare my hair and all that. I was always a headband kind of girl, and I'm out the door and I'm done. That's one of the first reason why Semi-Freeform is one of the best styles, is because they cut down cost and time all in one time. It's like a twofer right there. Second reason is it has another set of 2 parts. You get to discover what your hair and body likes and don't like. And you get to understand, you have a better understanding of what your hair texture is, how your hair reacts to anything. Your hair is like your body, basically. But I'm going to start the first half of the second reason why Semi-Freeform, and Wicks is the best thing ever, is because, like I said, the first part is cost and time. Second part is because you get to discover what your hair, body likes, and also you get a better, deeper understanding of your hair and actually the 3 parts. You get to experiment with different things. When I had braids all my life, I grew up with braids. Braids, extensions, whatever. I didn't really get to learn anything about my hair. I didn't know anything. Until I had locks, I started experimenting. So first day, I didn't really bother. But the beautiful thing about Semi-Freeform, and Wicks, you get to discover how your hair works itself. Not just one follicle, but how does your hair communicate with you and the environment around you. Because sometimes some people attract dust, like left and right, whereas other people repel it. Some people fall in between, like, and also when you have freeform, semi-freeform, free, and Wicks, you get to discover what products work best for you. Because when you go to the salon, they just use the products that were told to use. And you don't even know what's in there. Might have beryllium, they might have sodium, they might have sulfur, they have all the crazy long ass names that you have no idea what it is. And you might always wonder, why am I getting a rash? Why am I getting buildup or whatever? Because all these extra chemicals and all these long ass lab names on the back of the label when you can't even pronounce half of it. It's like you always wonder why it's like it's all these weird long names. But when you get to going to the world of freeform, semi-freeform, and Wicks, you're cutting down of how many products you have in your hair. Less is more. Less is more. That is a real, true phrase right there. It has a lot of meaning behind it. Because the less crap that you put in it, the healthier your hair is, your locks are. Because like, when I work with like a ton of products. I did so much experimenting. Gels, beeswax, I did all that. But once I started to learn how to do my own hair, I got to discover what my hair likes and doesn't like. So when I had my second set of freeform locks before I had Wicks, I got to discover what oils work best for me. And I also discovered what plants actually work best for my hair without getting a rash, because I'm very sensitive. My scalp is very, very sensitive. So I got to discover like new oils, new products, and I got to learn how to read the back of the labels of each product to see if it's organic, inorganic, or to find out what's in the back of the label. If you can say at least 75% of the stuff on the back of the label, that means you're good. If you can't pronounce it, if you cannot pronounce at least 75% of that stuff on the back of the product label, it ain't no good. Ain't no good. So I got to I'll give you an example. One of the products I use now, I used to do Jamaican black castor oil, Haitian black castor oil, tea tree oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, jojoba oil. I did cashew oil and almond oil, but they were all mixed up together, and I started to realize, okay, there's a problem there for me. So I discovered what products actually work best for me. For me, I use Jamaican black castor oil and tea tree oil. Done. Boom. It's very, very simple. And plus, you get to learn how your hair locks, too. Because sometimes you have to do like 3 or 4 different methods. Because all the hair that's on the top of your head is not the same. You might have a soft texture in one spot. You might have a very thick, super coarse texture in one spot. It's different. So that's why, like, when you do semi-freeform, freeform, and Wicks, you get to discover what method works best for you to get yourself started. When I did my Wicks, I just braided everything in, and I just braided them until they got bigger, and that's how it worked for me. Or I'll do 2-strand twists, but they never stayed on my head, so I didn't never bother with the 2 strands, except for like certain ones. And sometimes I'll do like a 2-strand half braid and a braid at the end to hold it in place. That's the beautiful thing about semi-freeform, freeform, and Wicks. You get to discover how your hair works. That works best for you. The third reason is identity. Discovery of your identity. Growing up, I had braids. I didn't know. I knew I was meant to be wild. I knew I was meant to be crazy. I got a crazy personality. That's just who I am. But I wanted to take that out. So the first time I had locks, it was back in 2011, when I had locks, because I got tired of having braids. I just got tired of it. I just wanted to be myself. I want to be wild and free. So that's when I discovered the what style or lifestyle that worked best for me. And locks was the best one for me. I had locks on and off since 2011. But making more recent since 2018, when I had my second set of freeforms. I had those since 2018 into 2017 onto going on to 2020, and then I chopped them off. But the beautiful thing about semi-freeform, freeform, in which you get to discover your identity. It shows the world who you are from the inside out. There are so many people who have locks, semi-freeform, Wicks. You might want to emulate some of them to say, oh my God, their Wicks are cool, or oh my God, their freeforms are cool. Like the one YouTuber that I follow, his name is Dreadhead, I think it's Dread Fox or Dreadhead. I don't remember his name on YouTube, but on Facebook it's Dread Fox. He has freeforms, and there's nobody like him who had freeforms just like his. He got like only three big freeform locks, two on the side and one big one in the back. Now it's splitting up into two over time, which is a beautiful thing. If you look at another YouTuber, his name is China. He's down in Florida. He got one of the best Wicks. I wanted to emulate him, but it didn't work for me because my hair just grows too fast for that, for a high top cut. So I just found something that's similar, but works out for me. Nobody's locks are the same. If you look at Thriller with the Beanstalks, or K-Cuts TV, who is another one, or K Willa, or Shirley Dukes, who are all these people that I just mentioned. They are either freeformer, semi-freeformer, or Wick. Their locks do not form the same. They have their own identity. There was a quick story. One time I cut all my locks off, and everybody's like, what happened to your hair? You look so different without your hair. Everybody knew me with my hair. And some people say I look like I got electrocuted in a socket, because my hair's always standing up. It's a beautiful thing. You get to discover your identity. People identify you. It just gives you a mark in the world. It gives you an exclamation point on the top of your head going, oh, I know that person because that person's vibe is different. Or whoever that is. Or they're like, oh, I know her. She got the coolest dress. Or, oh my God, her dress is down to her feet. Oh my God, that's so cool. Or China, he's down in Florida, they call him the China boy in Florida, who got he got like freeform, semi-freeform, and Wicks all at one time. Split up with the Beanstalks. His Wicks is very similar to mine. His hair is thick. It started off thick and it's just thin. It's just gotten thinner over time. But it's not thin, it's not brittle, it's just how his hair forms. China's hair forms differently. K Willa's hair forms differently. Shirley Duke's, her hair forms differently. My hair will form differently. My hair is not the same like it was like 5-10 years ago. That's the beautiful thing about locks. You got your own identity. It's like a fingerprint. Every person's locks is like a fingerprint. Nobody's locks are the same. That's the beautiful thing about semi-freeform, freeform, and Wicks. You get to discover your identity. It's your own fingerprint. I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep on vibing. Keep on vibing. Create this. Peace. Spread the word.